So when I first heard this, I was absolutely blown away because it is so simple yet so powerful. It is a statement that all of us need to hear and remind ourselves of many a time, especially if we are creative people. We are people who want to bring something to the world that is from us, and we might doubt ourselves, or we might look around and see that people are already doing it. So we think, oh, it's already been done. There's no point in me doing it, which is a whole lot of codwash, as you know. But when you hear this, and I'm sure you may have heard it before, and that is, there are no unique messages, there are only unique messengers. I mean, when I heard that, it absolutely blew me away, and it still does, even to this time. I've spoken about it before as well, but it is so true and it is so powerful because ultimately, everyone has access to everything. There are no unique messages, but there are unique messengers. There are people in the world who will only hear something until they hear it from you. Even though you would have heard it a million times everywhere else, they won't hear it until they hear it from you in the way that you can share it. And that is just so powerful, isn't it? Like, really? Because when we think about it, anything that I'm sharing with you, you could listen and take it from someone else. And for some reason, you've chosen to hear it from me today. So thanks very much, by the way. But that's true, isn't it? It's true because there are people I have heard stuff from, and you've heard it. You know when you hear something and someone says it and someone says it, you're like, oh yeah, blah blah blah. And then one day someone else says it, and the way that they say it, how they share it, the energy that they come forward with that thing, you're like, oh my gosh, that thing has just landed so deeply within. I love this person and I get it. I fully get it now. And that's the beauty of all of us. We've all got these unique we've got these unique way of sharing our messages with the world. And that's the thing. That's the beauty of it. That's why there is room for everyone. There is room for all of us to share what we have to share. And what you have to share is so important. And it is needed. And if it is in your heart, it is there for you to bring light to. Even if it is sharing it with one person, even if it is there for you yourself just to share, to talk it out, to sing about in the car, that message is for you. So even now when I do this video, like I've decided this thing, just side note, in case you're interested, when I decided that I was going to start doing videos again and chatting about all the things that I've learned, unlearned, and continue to learn when it comes to my own self-development, personal development, same thing, different, healing and awakening journey, if I can speak today. When I decided to do that, I thought, okay, let's look at everything. How do I do YouTube videos again? What do I do? Even though I've been doing them for years and I've been doing the podcast and all that sort of stuff, it was like, okay, how do I do this? And then there's so many different people out there saying the same thing in their own way. That was the thing. And there were different people that I would resonate with and that I would pick things up from. And then I just came back to the point of, okay, well, I'm just going to do this how I want to share it and how it's going to come through. Like, I can be organized to a point where I know what I'm going to talk about, but if I have it scripted out like a lot of these different people do and have it word for word, that is not going to work for me. For me, I need to know, okay, what am I going to talk about today? And then I want to let spirit speak through me. I want that to come through. I want it to be able to be natural and flowing, and for me to be able to get insights through when I allow that as well. So therefore, the message that's coming through is what is meant to come through for that moment. And then I get to trust that what comes through and you are hearing and we're having this conversation is exactly what it needs to be. Even though I might fumble a bit, even though my words might not flow exactly as they should, and I, wish I said something this way or that way, it doesn't matter. I trust that what's supposed to come through will. So I'll do the take and then put it out there. And, if it's really shit, like if I'm not even speaking English, which is my language, then I will, I will stop there. But anyway, the point is you have your message and your gifts to share with the world, and they may not be unique. I mean, you just look at all the different singers out there. There's millions of them. They love to sing. Some belt it out loud. Some do the soft thing. Some do the ha ha, the sound like I can hear it in my head. I can't quite do it. But everyone has a different sound, a different flavor, a different way to express how they express. And that's the beauty of it. And so, some days you might feel like listening to a sad melodic tune, and other days you just want to get in the car and just belt your lungs out and just like sing at the top of your lungs, or, dance your face off, whatever it might be. And that's the thing too, like we're not robots, so we all have different ebbs and flows and moods and what we need at different times. So you might tune into me one day and then another day tune into someone else to get a different sort of flavor. Like it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Like we're all here ultimately to support each other, to raise consciousness and give each other what it is, those little gold nuggets, so that we can keep raising, so we can keep rising, I should say, and just to keep being better and better each day, and to ultimately express ourselves in our own unique way. I mean, I can be really awkward sometimes, and it's, like I think to myself, why did you say that? Why did you, and you have to laugh at yourself, like, because what else can you do? Like sometimes you just go, that was supposed to be funny, but to that person, probably not. Like, and it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. How you express and show up is how you're supposed to. Like, we're not supposed to be carbon copies of each other, and we all have our own way of sharing what it is that we're here to share. So if you are ever doubting yourself, if you are ever feeling awkward, if you're ever feeling like, everyone else has already shared about that. Like there's so many channels that have done that. There's so many people that are talking about that. Just stop, pause, and remember, there are no unique messages, only unique messengers. And you, my friend, are a freaking awesome messenger in your own right. We all are. So that is what I have to say about that today. Now, while you're here, by the way, if you haven't subscribed to my newsletter yet, see, I can't even speak today. What is going on? I will link that in the description where I get to write and I'm not speaking to camera, so hopefully it makes a little bit more sense. But yeah, if you want to check that out, please do. It's in the description. I would love to stay in touch with you there. And if you like this video, I'm going to put another one up on screen now. I hope you will stick around and I hope you will enjoy that one too. So aside from that, till next time, have a cracker, and I look forward to seeing you in another video soon.